y'all.
Hey, everybody.
How y'all doing?
This is going to wear it out until it finishes.
Okay.
Kitchen Chronicles with Joe and T, y'all.
Did y'all miss us? I know you did, because I missed y'all.
We all missed you. She was out of work all last week.
All last week, and didn't feel no kind of way about it either.
Now
slept till 1
like,
o'clock in the afternoon.
Now it feels like both of us have cement in our legs.
Honey?
All that's eating. And you know, the thing is that we didn't have to cook this year at all. Since nobody submitted, you know, any names for...
Are we starting off like that? Is that what we're doing?
Shade.
Okay. Do I need to put up the shade tree?
Food. Life.
Unfiltered. How y'all doing? How was your Thanksgiving?
Did y'all enjoy? Did you guys eat? Did you see your family members? Was there any family arguments? Any secrets coming out this year? Or was it a mild Thanksgiving?
What's a mild Thanksgiving? See, Joe and I consider a mild Thanksgiving like, 15 people. That's a mild Thanksgiving.
That's a mild Thanksgiving.
For us.
A mild Thanksgiving is no fights.
Honey, you know the worst fights break out sometimes over food.
Slinging people over your shoulder.
Honey.
You got to pick them up out the bathroom.
Or don't let somebody show up to your house that you ain't invited that you don't like.
Honey,
Bobby Jean.
Honey, you know my mother like to cuss folks out. Right
anyway, this video is going to be quick. We say that, but sometimes we digress. But we want to talk about, and we put a post up on Instagram about this. Thanksgiving food doesn't last in your refrigerator till Christmas. It doesn't.
And if y'all leave Thanksgiving food in your refrigerator more than 7 days,
no, not even 7 days, Joe.
You want to be shot.
Okay, this video is dedicated to my son. Because as long as there's no smell, he'll just keep eating.
Oh, my God.
He told me yesterday, he said, oh, Mommy, I read your Instagram post. I was laughing at it. I'll eat food for a week. I said, do you know how bacteria starts growing in your food after a certain amount of days? It's different than being in the freezer. Freezer stops bacteria growth. The refrigerator, it's just cold enough to keep it for a little while. And then it just starts.
There's something called the temperature danger zone. And in that temperature danger zone, things grow. Pathogens and all kinds of bacteria.
He said, oh, the only, I won't keep seafood in the refrigerator for 7 days. That I'll eat in 5. I said, Terrence, 5 days is too. What's wrong with you? You know what? I don't mean to give a spoiler alert, but for those of you who watch Stranger Things, you know what? I'm never going to use Stranger Things. Let's go back to Aliens. Remember how that thing came out of her stomach? That's what you got growing in you. If you eat food that's been in the refrigerator for past 5 days. What's wrong with you?
Thick as a dog.
First of all,
vomiting up.
Thanksgiving is Thursday. Friday, leftovers, cool. Saturday, you're looking on the internet to find you something new to make with your leftovers.
Take a turkey, make a gumbo, a soup.
Honey, make nachos, empanadas, whatever you want to do. Fine.
Get creative.
Sunday, you about over it.
Listen.
You stretching it on Sunday. We put this post up. Monday, there's something wrong with you.
I'm chucking stuff. Like,
there's something wrong with you.
I'm chucking it. I'm not even putting it in the garbage can. I'm taking it straight to the incinerator. I'll even throw out the dish that it was in.
There's something wrong with you.
Over Thanksgiving.
Completely and totally over it. And by that point, I don't even know if it's safe to put it in the freezer by that point, but at least you should freeze it.
At least.
And when I say
Help
freeze
yourself
it,
out.
when we say freezer, we don't mean wrap it in aluminum foil and throw it in the oven and throw it in the freezer. No, because that can get freezer burn. You have to cool it down because once again, how Joe said, temperature danger zone. You cool it down, you wrap it in plastic wrap. And then you put it in a container, then you put it in the freezer.
But they even have concoctions where you can draw out all the air.
Right.
And, keep it for a while and then throw it in the freezer. So there's many different ways if you guys are those kind of people. Did I ever tell you about my father?
You know what that means?
Story time with Joe. My father, Joe Fisher Sr.,
His whole government name.
he takes everything in the refrigerator and makes a soup. He takes turkey carcass, stuffing, rice, greens, all types of stuff, throws it in a pot, throws salt and pepper on top of it with water. It makes a soup.
Actually, that's a stew right there because you got chunky bits up in there.
Stuffing, turkey bits, gravy. I mean, all kinds of nasty crap. It makes a soup. White rice sitting in there like, Daddy, you're the only person that's eating this foolishness and enjoys it. And then you use the bathroom and we got to open up all the windows in the apartment. Like, good God. Like, that's rot sitting in. All that food is rotten. Now it's sitting in your stomach. It's crazy. So listen, y'all throw out that food. It's about time. Enough is enough. You done made
it's enough.
Sandwiches. You done did everything.
You made soup. You made stew.
Look, you
made turkey hash for breakfast the next day.
Listen, Thanksgiving. That's why I say on Thanksgiving, y'all cook. Y'all do a lot of cooking. Y'all have people coming over. Get that food away,
please.
Tell people to take 2 or 3 plates. You don't want that food sitting around. And I mean, granted, yes, you want a snack. Okay, cool.
That's fine. The first
2 days. Because to be honest with you, by Saturday, I'm over it. Like, all right, this is enough of this.
You know, we get over it faster than other people will because we're cooking, and when you cook, you have to taste. So by the time people are ready to sit down and eat, I'm like, no, I'm good.
I'm all right.
I eat the next day because I'm not hungry and I'm over it. Like, I done tasted like 15 different ways.
It's enough. And the thing is, like, you'll get stuffed. Like, and you don't think that you're stuffing yourself, but you're tasting everything. And it's like, oh, all right. I don't want none of this no more. Thanks.
We also want to tell you that most people, for the most part, they stick to tradition when it comes to Thanksgiving. They don't want to veer off too much to the left. They want to stick with tradition and have 20 different items on their Thanksgiving table. More power to you. You like it. You like it. I love it.
20 different things that you can't fit on one plate.
Honey,
even if you had a little bit of everything.
You have to strategically. Okay, I'm going to have this now, and I'm going to eat this, and then I'm going to go back for the stuff that can't fit on my plate.
Right.
For Christmas, it's okay to be adventurous. Christmas is not round 2 of Thanksgiving.
Don't cook another turkey.
Honey,
don't cook another
please.
I don't know if I told y'all, but my family, we do appetizers on Thanksgiving, on Christmas.
Which is a perfect thing. That's a beautiful thing.
Turkey one time a year, I'm great with that. Yes.
Did anybody read that turkey brine recipe that I put up on Facebook for y'all? Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome.
I know your turkey came out good.
Honey.
But we do appetizers.
But that's what you're supposed to do. For Christmas, it's okay to have roast beef. For Christmas, it's good to have, it's all right to have lamb.
Because some of y'all do have Christmas dinner.
Right.
You know, when your family does come over, y'all have Christmas dinner. That's fine. But, you know, if my particular household, we like to do appetizers because it's, you know, it's Christmas. All that heavy cook, we did that on Thanksgiving.
Or have a Christmas brunch.
Ooh, that's fancy.
Because brunch, you can prep most of the stuff the day before on Christmas Eve. And you know, a lot of people are up late wrapping presents and stuff like that. And in the morning, you can just throw it in and you can have a brunch. Potatoes you can have already cut and ready to go. Eggs. You can make French toast and have bread pudding. All of that stuff you could do the day before. Lay out the bacon, have all of that the day before. Brunch would be a lot easier. You do not have to have potato salad, macaroni and cheese, collard greens, turkey, and ham. Please, for us, please.
Jesus.
Please. If you want to have a big meat, because you have a lot of people coming over, do a roast beef. Do a chuck steak. Do a pot roast.
There's so many different
There's so many different things that you can do.
God.
You can do fish.
Some people do whole lobsters. They do stuffed lobsters.
Did you see that?
Yes.
Somebody posted on Facebook that they don't make turkeys for Thanksgiving. They do stuffed lobster with crab meat and shrimp and scallops.
That is so
Yes, please.
unique.
Yes,
I
please.
think that is great. I know people who do whole pieces of fish.
Right.
They stuff it with, whatever, like herbs or, crab meat, whatever. Like, I think that's amazing. And I'm not knocking the turkey. I like turkey. But after a couple of days, after you done picked off of it a couple of times, it's like, all right, you done made nachos, you done flipped it, made soup, did all kinds of crazy stuff with it. That's enough of this dang turkey. And then pick that meat. Just nothing is left on the bone.
Speaking of that, did I tell you, story time with T, did I tell you that time this was years ago when Harvest, our church, was facing this way, when we still had the kitchen.
Okay.
It was somebody's repast. In case y'all don't know what a repast is, what you eat after a funeral. After the funeral has come and gone.
We call it the repast.
We call it the repast, where you just have food. Okay. I had made a turkey. I walked out of the kitchen area to do something. I wasn't going no more than maybe 15 minutes. Alma was like, oh, I heard your turkey is banging. I want some turkey. We walked back to the kitchen. I promise you, there was no knife and fork. People were ripping.
Are you serious?
The turkey off with their hands. There was nothing.
That is so nasty.
But a naked carcass. I wasn't going more than 15 minutes.
That is so nasty, though. That is awful.
And this was a long time ago. This is when Lisa was still at church. Lisa Chesney, she was still at church.
Oh, wow.
That's how long ago it was. But so that goes to show you that my turkey is good. I don't want it after Thanksgiving.
But whoever did that, your hands should break. Your fingers should.
And it was more than one person.
Your fingers should deform.
It was more than one person.
You should.
How you pulling food off with your hands? Because you know somebody did it to you. You'd be disgusted.
Your lips should close for 24 hours. Your mouth should shut. And you shouldn't be able to speak or eat for 24 hours when you do things like that. You are a dog. You are something else.
Well, I'm sure that the people who did it are no longer there anyway.
It don't matter. I'm just saying.
But anyway,
hopefully you see this.
Okay, so we just wanted to come to y'all real quick. See, we're trying to be quick
buzzing.
and talk about Thanksgiving experiences. Talk about how you should not eat food after 7 days or even after 5 days that's been sitting in the refrigerator. Wrap it up, pack it, put it in the freezer if you want to save it. That's fine. But just remember aliens, because I'm telling you, that's going to be coming out of every crevice of your body.
And I just want to mention one little last thing before we sign off. Let's talk about Thanksgiving conversations at the table. Things that you should talk about and things that you shouldn't talk about. Things that you should talk about. Talk about the sun and the weather, how wonderful somebody else is. Things that you shouldn't talk about. Politics. This is not the opportunity for y'all to talk about politics at the table. You don't know who's sitting at the dinner table.
And you don't know what their beliefs are.
You don't know what their beliefs are. This is not the opportunity for you to start a Bible fight with your drunk uncle who's a Muslim. Y'all need to look up dinner table etiquette.
I think we have, wait. Table etiquette. We have a video about that. I'm going to try to link that.
Yes.
We have a video about that, table etiquette.
Y'all, plean
y'all need to,
y'all start unnecessary fights every year for Thanksgiving.
And you know what else? A good idea is not to be drunk and try to carry on a civil conversation with old people who like to repeat themselves over and over again, because the outcome is not going to be cute. It's not going to. I think you know how old people are. They know everything. They want to give you advice. They want to tell stories. They want to repeat themselves 6 times. And your patience needs to be at an all-time high in order to deal with that. Alcohol makes you very loose. I'm just saying. It's just a suggestion.
Fresh glass of alcohol. I'm telling you, it'll open me right up. I'm telling you.
Just a suggestion.
A fresh glass of booze will open me right up. I get to pointing.
Because you know what happens with me. All right, y'all.
telling people where to go and how to get there.
Honey, and how fast? Okay, so we're going, seriously. December is coming, and
Christmas time is here.
we are going to have, we're going to have a good, we have a good idea. We're going to do 25 days of kindness. We're going to have a calendar on our website, which happens to be
Kitchen Chronicles with JT.com.
And it's going to be just a suggestion of things that you can do every day of December just to pay it forward, give back, be kind. Because it's nice to be nice.
And you know the thing is, it doesn't cost you anything to be nice. It really doesn't. I'm telling you, and it doesn't have to be anything to really overextend yourself.
Mm-hmm.
It's just certain random things. You don't know what somebody else needs. That opening up the door for somebody or that coffee for somebody that you may buy. I'm just throwing things out there. May stop them from going and snapping people's neck at their job that day. You don't know what you're doing.
Is that how you feeling?
Some days I might want to pop somebody's head
Sometimes you feel
off.
like that, sometimes you don't.
Hey, you never know.
Okay, so we got to go, y'all. We love you. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe.
Happy holidays, everyone.
Make sure to subscribe. Make sure that you click on the notification button so that every time we upload, you will be notified as to what we're doing or what we're saying.
You right there.
Please subscribe to our website, which is
Kitchen Chronicles with JT.
You can catch us on Instagram, which is
Kitchen_Chronicles.
_
There you go.
You can find us on Facebook, which is
Kitchen Chronicles with Joe and T.
You can catch us on well, no, not Snapchat, because Joe. It's a Kitchen Chronicles Snapchat, but I don't ever see anything on there because he's taking it over. So Lord knows what's on there. I'm scared to look.
Listen.
I'm scared to look.
You might have to.
Yeah, I'm scared to look.
Catch me.
No, we're not
up
gonna
my
catch
shirt.
you. No, we're not gonna catch you doing nothing because
Listen,
it's supposed to be.
we're trying to get some
Chronicles.
We're trying to get some viewership, and I might want to slip up my things.
Did we ever tell that story? Okay, that's for another time.
I'ma slip
That's
my
another
things
story.
up.
We got another story about that when he lifted up his shirt to get some Mardi Gras.
Yay!
Yeah. We love you. Thank you so much for watching. We're up to 182 subscribers. That's because of y'all.
Thanks so much, guys. We'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.